Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. Assalamu alaikum students. This is a June 2021 and variant is 32. So let's start the paper. And first of all, he given us this question 2x minus 1 modulus. So how to deal this kind of question? Whenever x involved on both sides, whenever, and modulus involve one side or both sides. So squaring both sides. Okay, so let's start squaring. And some students miss the squaring of 3. This mistake sometimes students do. I hope so you will not do this mistake. Here I'm using squaring identity, or write 2 times and multiply 2x minus 1, 2x minus 1. Anyway, I'm doing first term square, 2 into first term into second term plus second term square. And here x square plus 2 into x into 1 plus 1 square. So this gives us 4x to power 2, here 4x and plus 1. In the bracket x square plus 2x plus 1. 4x square minus 4x plus 1. 9 multiplies inside. So bring 9 and all not 9, every term left inside. When it comes out of 4, 9 gone. Negative 5x to power 2, negative 22x and negative 8. But I will try and make it positive. So for this reason, I multiply whole equation by minus 1. So I get a 5x square, 22x, and plus 8. Inequality will flip. So how many possible factors? 8 5s are 40. So 40 into 140, 22s are 40. And 10 4s are 40, but I think so this is suitable. And plus 20x, negative 2x, plus 2x. So 5x common out, plus 2 common, and x plus 4. So after this, x plus 4 common out, and 5x plus 2 left. And you know it, we draw always a parabolic curve. There's an x-axis. When I put this equal to 0, you know, I can show you, I get minus 4. So negative 4 comes here. And when I plug in this equal to 0, so I get negative 2 over 5. So negative 4, because in number line system, you know it very well. So negative 2.5 is a bigger value as compared to negative 4. That is why you can see the values in order. Okay. After this, what is the plan? You know it. It is a how to read. From this end is called bigger. Bigger means always outside. So from this point, this and this is a way. If as a become bigger outside, if a lesser, then we make inside. I hope so the point is very clear. And what this called a number line system? Let's say number line, this is value negative 4. And what is called lesser? And what is this called bigger? So this is my answer. And after this, what you have to do, checking. How to check? Check both values. So let's say smaller than negative 4. There are many numbers are there. You can see back behind. There's one number, negative 5. Plug in -5 in the top question. You can say in this equation and check if the answer comes what. So I'm going to plug in, and the question is, so when I plug in -4, actually question is modulus 2 times 2x and -1 and less than 3 modulus and x plus 1. 1 minute, please. I just arrange this whole value slightly left side. Okay, so I think idea is clear. And now I will solve it. So what is coming here? -10, -1, -11 modulus. Here I get -4. This become 11 positive, this become 12. 11 is smaller than 12 too. So it means this is valid answer. Similarly, I check for the second equation. Okay, what is a number bigger than this one? It's -2.5. We can put any number, but I think 0 is ideal number. So this becomes -1 modulus. Here I get a 1. This is 1 and less than, so 1 is less than 3. Yes, true. That means it's also correct answer. So both answers are right answers. Sometime one true, one false. So we'll take only true part. So let's go for the question number 2. In question number 2, first we'll do some work on a sketch the Argand diagram. Shade the region which point represent a complex number z satisfying both inequality this and this. So first of all, I will reshape it. First equation. Have a look. Negative common, -1 plus iota. Actually, this is negative fix. I must take negative common. Similarly here, argument z negative common, 1 plus 0 iota. Okay, so I have taken common, and I said before, this negative is a part of the question and must we need it. After this, if you look at carefully, this represents a circle. Whenever we have any number here, and this modulus sign is there, then this is called center of circle. Then if you look at clearly, real part is positive, complex part negative. Sorry, this is negative, this is positive. So negative positive means negative and positive. So it means we are in second quadrant. So circle, we have to make it like this. And 100% line touches and line touches. I believe you understood the point. What is the reason behind? And what about this? If you look at carefully about it, this is argument. Whenever argument comes, this means is a ray. Okay, ray starting from where? This point, where it locates x is 1, y 0. So it means somewhere here. Let's say 1 here. And angle is 3 pi by 4. And you know 1 pi by 4, this is a 1 pi by 4. This is called second pi by 4. And this is called third pi by 4. So it means this line must go through this. Now, in your mind, the point comes, why they are same. For example, 1 and 1. What is the logic behind it? The logic behind it, what? Whenever we have a square shape, have a look. When you have a square shape and we make a line joining from, suppose this angle is not 45 degree. So less than 45 degrees. So it will be like this. So if it is a 45 degree, 100% line will pass through this point. Confirm. I hope so. The point is very clear. It means this angle is must 45 degree and this angle must 45 degree. So I think this is, so and this length and this length always equals to each other. For example, this is a 1 unit, this is also 1 unit, or it's 2, or this 2 must be there. I hope so you got a point. So that is logic behind it. You can see this is behave like a square shape. See, is a say square shape. And that is why this gap and this gap equals. I hope so you got a point very, very clear. Now I'm going to combine it and make a diagram and get ready. First of all, I make a big circle. And then I will make, wait a minute. I drag a little bit down. Okay. Then I make a x-axis naturally a line touching here. Wait a minute. I take a scale. So this is a line, and similarly, a line will touch here. So I think this point is very clear. And this point is 1, and this point is confirmed 1. And this point is a center of circle, and this is 1 as well. And you know it very well starting from 1. And so I'm going to circle is drawn. I'm going to make a ray. So how to make a ray? Ray will start, I will make it in a different color. Ray will start from here and will go through this point this way. Now you surprise here because you know it, the starting point is this one. And this is same because it's a 45 degree. Okay, this 3 times 45, 45, 45, 45, 3 times 45 degree, or 3 by 4, same thing. And this will go exactly on the top. Okay, it's very clear. All right, this you are, but you know, you have to show at least these 2 points must show. That is reason the marks you will get. If this line will not go through 1, slightly above or slightly below, you will lose marks. And second number, where is shadow region? And there's a 1 and label it real axis, real axis. And this is called imaginary axis. Okay. And anyway, this is done. And what is a shaded part? Come back. This is called less than 1. It means less than 1 means all point in the circle. Okay. This is called inside, and this is called less than. And you, for your knowledge, less is from here to here is called lesser, and this is called bigger. So it means all this region is lesser, and this is called more bigger. So it means this is a portion, and it means we have to stay. So this is my answer. Why this answer? Inside circle and above the line, not below the line, because below is called more. If this is more like this is called big more than that. I hope so. The concept is very, very clear. Let's talk about question number 3. Question number 3, we have here a variable x y satisfy this equation. Okay. And explain why graph y against ln x is a straight line. We have to convince the examiner why a straight line. Okay, let's see. And state exact value, the gradient. So 3 marks. So first of all, let's start. Because mentioned here ln, so I must take logarithm, but take ln of the both side. Done. Take ln, and you know it with the property. After logarithm, if 2 values multiplying, you can split them by putting a plus in the middle. So it's because multiply, so plus in the middle. So logarithm of a plus logarithm of 3 to power negative y. And now another property we have, if we have any power on this one, so this will come down. So it become b times 2 logarithm a. So this power negative y comes down. negative y times 2 logarithm 3. Reshape it. This will come here and this will shift on the end. Reason I have to make a, because he mentioned that y ln x. So it means against. Before the word against, I repeat, before the word against is along x-axis. This is y-axis. And after against, word along x-axis. So make sure. So in this sense, so I need to y ln 3 come left hand side and negative ln x and plus ln a. I'm writing in order. Okay, now because I don't need ln 3 because I need alone, so divide the whole equation by that. So ln 3 will go down, or in short story, ln 3 divide here, and divide here. ln 3 divide all three functions. So I get y negative 1 over ln 3 times 2 ln x and ln a by ln 3. Now you have one question, why I'm writing this form? Why not this ln 3 go under it? Same thing. You have a 5 over 3 or you write 1 over 3 into 5. Wait a minute. So they are same. No problem at all. So I hope so the point is very clear. So we have done it. And this is called, because formula, according to formula, we can convince that is a y is equals to mx plus c. So this is called y, and this y-axis. This is called x-axis, and this is called gradient. And this is called y-intercept. So we can say that he was asking convince. Read that statement, please. Explain why. You can see that it is clear, right? As it is in the form y is equal to mx plus c, hence proved. And the gradient becoming, let me erase it, and gradient becoming, so gradient is what? Negative 1 over ln 3. So alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, I believe the point is very clear. So let's go for the next part. He's saying it is given that y intersect the, so line cut the y-axis. It means when a line cut the y-axis like this, so at this value, this is called y-intercept. And he given us 1.3. And second number, we have the y-intercept is that. So this value equals to each other. So I hope so. Point is very clear. So I'm going to replace it. ln A divided by ln 3 is equals to 1 over 3. ln A 1.3 times 2 ln 3. ln A, and if you check it, 1.3 times 2 ln 3, so yeah, it becomes 1.428195. Okay, now you know it very well. Whenever we have logarithm of any number, and here we have, for example, c for constant. And if we want to convert, you know it very well, this constant we can write c into 1, and we can remove 1 by ln e because ln e is 1. It is a very clear, ln e is also 1. And this c can go in the power of it. So it will behave like ln e to power c. ln cancel. So x is equal to e to power c. So it means short story, we can convert this equation into this form. So it means any constant. So we generate a formula from here. So logarithm of any variable. So x, for example, 3. So we can write x is equal to e to power 3. So similarly, we can replace. So we can replace here. This a comes alone and e to power 1.428195. Or you can do same process here even. How? Multiply 1 here, replace 1 by ln e. This whole thing go in the power, then ln cancels. So same thing. So no problem at all. Okay. So now I'm going to type in calculator. exponential e to power, answer, I'm getting the a value is equals to 4.17. So let's go for next question. The next number 4 is a question of tan inverse. He's asking exact value. Very interesting question. And tan inverse. And you know it very well, tan inverse integration directly is not available in our syllabus. Then we have what to do now. And if we talk about late properties, L, A, T, E, and I add one extra I. I stand for inverse function. L stand for logarithm function. A stand for algebra. T stand for trigonometry. E stand for exponential. From top to down, we have down, top is a V, down is U. And formula is, it means when you have this kind of question, we introduce here tan inverse half x times to 1. So this one will behave as algebra, and this will behave as an inverse function. So because algebra is above and trigonometry below, so I will deal algebra as a v function. So this is a v function, this is a u function. This is one thing is very, very clear. So you saw how to decide it. Make sure whenever we have a logarithm and inverse, they always call as a u function. Okay. And we have a formula. What a formula of u and v integration? U copy integration of v minus again integration of v, and then times to sorry, here we have to write two integration signs. Here one big sign will come, and again integration of v times to derivative of u, and dx must write. So this is a process, this is a formula. So u copy v integration, then again this is a big sign of integral will come, and then we can say that this again v integration, and then u differentiation, and then dx, because this dx is for a bigger sign. So I hope so far idea is clear. So let's apply the formula. Before I apply the formula, you know it, u is this one, and we know it. I'm going to differentiate u. So then what is differentiation of the tan inverse? Basic formula. For example, I have a x over a. So what is answer of it? 1 plus angle square and times to derivative of the angle comes on the top. This is a basic formula. If you follow the formula, and we have this one tan inverse of half of x. So I think we can apply now here. Get ready. So you copy. And integration of 1. And all of you know integration of 1 is x. Or you can write first formula, integration of 1 minus a big sign of integral. A bracket starts here and bracket ends here, dx. So again, integration of 1 times to derivative of tan inverse of half x. I hope so you got the formula. Same, if you compare with this formula, you understand, inshallah. So tan inverse, and what is integration of 1 is become x. So tan inverse of half x times 2x. Big sign of integral, and this integration again, you know it, x. And what is derivative of this? We must use this property now. So get ready. According to situation, what is a derivative? In denominator, 1 plus angle square. In the numerator, derivative of angle. Okay, and this dx must write. So I hope so up till here clear. Now I just simplify. This x you can write before even, no problem at all. Okay, now this is x. Here we can say 1 plus square of x and square of 2 give you 4. And derivative of half x is 1, so it become a half. So I think, okay. So after this, what is the next process? You know, this is a simplification, and you know it whenever we'll deal, okay, take LCM of denominator, 4. So 4 plus x squared come here, and we have a half. And you know, when we have A by B, main line, C by D, so A comes here, B and D will go up, C will not move anywhere. In this sense, half over 1 over 4, half into 4 over 1. So these two values will become 2. Here I got these two values give you 2 and this x. So short story, you can see even it becomes 2. Okay. So it means I get 2x in the numerator and 4 plus x squared in denominator. And now what is the next plan? And you know it very well. We have a special formula available. And what's formula? If the function in denominator, its derivative in the numerator and the power of function is 1. Then what is answer for it? Logarithm of function of denominator. So this formula is very important. So I'm going to use same here. Function in denominator, correct. Its derivative is what? Look, check please. 4 derivative 0, do this become 2x. And we have up. So if we have the derivative available, so what we can see here, this is as it is. And here I can see logarithm of 4 plus x squared. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. And limits are 0 to 2. Lower limit 0, upper limit 2. You can split them or you can take it all together. No problem at all. Now we need to plug in the values and be careful. Convert, calculate in radians. So first put 2 here. I got 2 and tan inverse 2 plug in here. 2 by 2 give you 1. Minus when you put 0, all becomes 0. I hope so this part is clear. So put 2 here. 2 square 4. 4 plus 4, 8. Negative 0 here. It will give you only log of 4. So now, and you know it very well, when you take tan inverse of 1, it give you pi by 4. Tan inverse of 1 give you pi by 4. This is a pi by 4. Pi by 4 into 2, you got a pi by 2. Okay, and this is we have here ln this one. So I think you know it, the property. Whenever two values, log of A minus log of B, I can say log of A by B. So it means log of 8 by 4. And they cancel out. And I get log of 2. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we got our answer very easily. Not that much easily, but I think you got the concept. And must write unit square because it gives us area. So let's talk about this question. Number 5, complex number is given here. You can see. And we have to give a 2 square roots. Whenever root of 16 comes, we get a plus and minus 4. Root of 9 comes, so plus and minus 3. So root of this comes, I don't know. So when I don't know, the root of this is what? So we write plus and minus a plus iota b. You ask why, sir? Because we know it, we need a 2 complex numbers. So here I know plus and minus 4, plus and minus 3, but here I don't know. When I don't know, I will take a plus iota b. Plus and minus is very familiar. So reason is very clear. Now what is technique? Squaring both sides. So squaring left side, I get 10 minus 4 root 6 iota. And squaring right side, square of plus remain plus, square of minus remain plus, become plus. I mean, in short, I'm squaring a plus iota b whole power 2. So be careful. First term square plus 2 into first term times 2 second term plus second term square. So here get 10 minus 4 root 6 iota a square plus 2ab iota. And all of you know iota square give you -1. So square of iota and b give you iota square and b square. And this becomes -1. So negative b square. Okay. So I think idea is very clear. Now you can compare both sides. How compare? Real part is 10 because no iota involved here. And a square and minus b square is a real part. So it means I can put them equals to each other. Now iota part is this and iota part is this. So these two circle values, put them equals to each other. Done. Equation number 1, but here I can divide by either you make a subject or b subject. It is your wish. So I think so I'll going to make a b subject. This 2a goes under it. This 2 cancel with a 4, -2 root 6 by a. I call equation number 2. Now after this, what is my ultimate target? My ultimate target is get to ab. So let's start. So this value of b I will plug in here. So a to power 2 negative 2 root 6 over a whole square equal to 10. A square negative square of negative to become 4 into 6 by a square. A square LCM is we can say LCM. LCM is what? LCM is a square. A square times to a square give you a 4, and 24 equals to 10. And now a square cross multiply there, it means I get a 4 -24 equals to 10 a square. And ultimately I get a 4 -10 a square -24 equals to 0. So I got this equation. So Alhamdulillah, let me recheck. Wait a minute. Yeah, correct. So we got Alhamdulillah equation clear. Now I will apply either quadratic formula or factorization. Factorization is easier. So this is 24. I can say 24, many options are there. 24 into 1, 6 4s are 24, 8 3s are 24, 12 2s are 24. But which pair to give you? Either this will give you 10 or this will give you 10. Let me see which is suitable. So if I take and 6 4, it will not helpful because it is not satisfying it. 12a and negative positive 2a. You can apply quadratic formula even and square because it must match with that. So from here 8 square common, I got a square minus 12. From here 2 common, I got a square minus 12. Some student assume here a square equal to any variable like a k or p, and then you can do even that. No way, no problem. So a squared minus 12 equal to 0, a squared minus plus 2 equal to 0. And I'm getting two answers. Here a squared equal to 12, here a equals to -2. Okay. If here I will take a root, here I get a plus and minus root 12. And 12 is what? I know it. 2 6 2 3. So 2 square into 3. If I take a root of the whole, so it give you 2 root 3 or type in calculator, no problem at all. So here I get what? Plus and minus root of -2, and I get plus and minus root 2 iota because -1 is iota. And I suggest one thing, both are valid, these both are correct, but to save over time, complex iota part, I will leave it, I will take this value only. And how to take it? One time I will take here positive root, and one time I will take -2 root 3. And both, this I will ignore. I will take these two values. Okay, and then what? These both values, I will plug in this equation, which is here in 2. B is equal to negative 2 root 6. B is equal to negative 2 root 6 divided by A, and negative 2 root 3. And you know it very well, this 2 cancel out, and you can combine it root 6 by root 3, or you type in calculator, it will give you root 2. So it means that if you, A value is this, sorry, A value is this, B value is this. And similar approach, if I keep this value in that formula, B becomes negative 2 root of 6 by 2 root of 3. And this time, uh, let me check this. I think so. I have to plug in. Yeah, negative, because this is a negative value. So I'll write here negative this way. So now it becomes positive root 2. So what answer we have to plug in our this equation? So A come and B with iota, B with iota, B with iota. So my first answer is this, A and B with iota. So I got this. And similarly, I get here negative 2 root 3 and plus root 2 iota. And alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, we have done it well and we got the right answers. Let's go for the next question, number 6. Prove this left hand side equal right hand side. And you know it, I can take left hand side. I can take right even, but better to take a big one. What is a cosecant? Cosecant is 1 over sine. Cot, cos over sine. Take LCM. LCM is very clear. Sine 2 theta. So 1 minus cos 2 theta. Make sure my target is tan, and tan is what? Sine by cos. Sine by cos. Sine has only one formula. I just tell you the formula list, formula values. So sine 2 theta is a 2 sine theta cos theta. We know already. But cos has a two formulas. One is 2 cos square theta minus 1, and one is 1 minus 2 squared sine square. Another we have third one, but let me see. Here I will plug in this value, so no issue at all. 2 sine theta into cos theta, done. But what about here? What about here? Either this one or this one, because I need sine in the numerator, sine. Sine means this formula I will use in the place. If I need cos here, then I use the above one. So simple criteria. So I'm using 1 minus 2 sine square theta. So open the bracket, 1 minus 1 plus 2 sine square theta. And down 2 sine theta cos theta. There's a very clear 1 and 1 cancel out. We get 2 sine square theta over 2 sine theta into cos theta. And here again, 2 cancel out, power cancels sine, and we left here sine theta over cos theta, which is actually tan theta. So right hand side true. So I hope so the point is very clear. Let's talk about second part, but it has a connectivity with the previous part. You can see, is this fully match with that? Yes, exactly match. Again, this is completely match. So we can replace tan theta in the place of this. That's it. So I'm using by part A. So I can see here what? Pi by 4, pi by 3, and here I'm writing tan theta. And d theta, we have to show this connection, link, okay? Show this value. What is a tan? All of you know sine by cos. So sine over cos. And I discussed with you one formula. What formula? Function in denominator, its derivative in the numerator, and power of the function 1, that it is equals to logarithm of the denominator function. That's it. The upper part eliminate automatically. So what is derivative of cos? We have minus sign, but I have a sign. I don't have minus sign. So I need minus outside. So I will introduce minus here and minus here, because you know minus minus give you plus. So that is why I can introduce, so it has no effect on the answer. And now I can say here logarithm of cos, because I said before, take the logarithm of denominator. This is 3, pi by 4, pi by 3. And I'm close to my answer. And here some students do what mistake? They plug in all together. Plug in like all together values, so you will not get an answer exactly. Okay, now what to do? I just tell you, if you want to even use calculator, what is technique? So type this inner part only. So if you check it, cos pi by 3, so it give you half, because cos pi by 3 give you half. Okay, so I'm getting log of half here. And what about this? It give you root 2 by 2, or root 2 by 2, or 1 over root 2, same thing. And what is my ultimate target? My ultimate target is here. So let's see how we can get the answer. You know it very well. Here I can expand the property log of the upper part minus log of the lower part. This is a way of expanding. Here same, log of root 2 minus log of 2. Okay, minus, and log of 1 is 0, you know it, minus into minus plus. Only log of 2 come from here. And negative, wait a minute, this negative into negative give you positive log of root 2 and negative log of 2. This negative log of 2, cancel it. And we got log of root 2, and root 2 half comes down. So we got here half ln 2, which is proved. Match. Question number 7. A curve is such a gradient, such as gradient. Gradient, all of you familiar. Gradient is also called derivative. And is proportional to this. So derivative proportional, dy over dx is proportional to y over root of x plus 1. And whenever we convert it, we remove the proportional sign, we always get a constant of proportionality, ky. So this is okay. Now he's saying these 2 point lies on the curve, passes the curve. By setting up, drawing this differential equation, find the equation of curve exactly, make a y in terms of x. So how to do it? First of all, cross multiply. dy times 2 x plus 1 and ky into dx. Okay, now I will try to make a y alone. So y comes this way, this go on the other way. And 1 over y dy and 1 over root of x plus 1 k in the numerator, I got this link. After this, what I will do, integrate. I write a word integrate, or you don't write integrate word. So integrating both sides. Can I integrate this right hand side directly? No way. So we have to bring in the numerator, k outside, x plus 1 to power half. Okay, this is becomes, you know, logarithm of y, because function down, derivative up. Okay, and k, and what is here? Increase a power by 1, so 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 times 2 base derivative. And you know, x has a 1 and 1 has a 0, so 1 plus 0 become 1. So 1 you write, or you don't write no trouble at all. But I'm writing 1 here, plus C. And you know this is a 1 over 3 by 2 flips, become 2 by 3. So I'm getting logarithm of y equals to 2k by 3 times 2x plus 1 to power 3 by 2 plus c. Now, tough task of the putting the values come. First of all, 0, 1. So you're writing as 0, 1 lies on the curve. So 1 will go in the place of y. I'm going to show you. So log of 1. This one comes here equals to 2k by 3 and 0 plus 1 to power 3 by 2 plus c. This is a 1, so it becomes, I think ln1 is also 1, 0. So this is 0, this is okay. Ultimately, I'm getting, this is 0, 2k by 3 plus c. Now, I think if I multiply into 3 throughout, so I get here, or I can make a c subject even, no issue at all. Okay, I need 2 equations to solve them simultaneously. Okay, leave it here. Let's see what happens after that. 3e, I'm going to use 3e. So I'm using now 3e. So 3e lies, so e will go here, and then e, 2k by 3, and 3 goes there, 3 plus 1 to power 3 by 2 plus c. ln is 1, so it's 4 to power 3 by 2. So we check it for, you can type in calculator even, so it give you 8. So ultimately, I'm getting here C value. I think I can, if I can solve events or C value, bit better here. C value negative 2 by 3. This value I will plug in here. And then I can get easily the KFC value, okay? So I'm saying here 1 equal to 16k by 3 and negative 2k by 3. This comes from here, substituting. So I'm getting what here? 1 equals to 3 LCM, 16k negative 2k. 1 equals to 14k by 3. And k value is coming here 3 by 14. So 3 by 14. Okay. After this, let me check maybe some mistake, or I think okay. Let me recheck equations. 16 by 3, 4 to power 2. I think all okay. Let me recheck from the start here. 2k by 3. Okay, 2k by 3, correct. This is all okay. When I plug in 1 and 0 here, so I got 2 by 3. All right, and this value is coming here. Yeah, 16. 16 by 3. So let's check properly where is I think maybe some mistake is here. Anyway, let me check. Yes, students, sorry, I found a mistake here. When I brought this value up, it should be negative half. Okay, I think you found the mistake before. Okay, when I done it, okay, anyway, I'll make correction now. So if you add negative half plus 1, I will get here, because negative 1 plus, we got a half. So half comes here and half here into 1. And this will turn to be only 2k, 2k, 2k. So I think so idea is very, very clear. All right. So this is also, I got simply 2k. And I'll make correction. This is 2k only. Let me erase this all. Okay. Here I got 2k already. So this is a 8 actually. So I get a 16k. When I plug in this negative 2k, so I think Again, maybe some mistake is there. Let me recheck it. Bring it out, negative half. Increase the power by 1, divide by same. This we got a 2k. Oh, sorry, here is a half. No, you see, one small mistake changed the whole story. Anyway, but Alhamdulillah, we got the mistake clear. So this is a half. This is a half. So this is no problem, but have problems coming here. So 4 to power root give you 2. Yeah. So 2 to the 4k. So 4k 1 equal to 2k. Yes, I think now we got the right answer. And this value I will plug in here. So c becomes negative 2 into half. C becomes negative 1. And what was my question is, he's asking y in terms of x. So game is not over. So I will plug in both values back in equation here. I will call this number 1. So let's try. So it was equation logarithm y equals to 2k. So this half goes there. Repeat, half goes here. Half into 2, we got only 1. And x plus 1 to power half. And c is minus 1. So I think this is okay. Now I'm going to reshape it. A problem only one we have when we have a logarithm available on one side. This is can write even the root form, no problem at all. Whenever log, because we have to eliminate the log, and only possible when you have a log on both end, I can cancel it. So what is technique to do it? This, and I think I just repeat again, any number we have given, for example, 2, we can write 2 into 1. 1 replaced by logarithm e. 2 goes in a power of ln e to power 2. So short story, whenever we want to convert any number in log form, we can do like that. Like a c, so we can write ln e to power c. So 6, ln e to power 6. So what about this? Same story. Ln e to power root of x plus 1. But this is ln e we know because ln e is 1. After this, because this is a minus sign, and I think we can write logarithm e to power root of x plus 1 divided by e. And now because some students try to cancel log, cancel, no, wrong. Why wrong? We cannot cancel until unless we have single log left and right, single log. So now a single log we can cancel now. Y is equals to e root power this one by e. If you leave it here, 100% correct answer, or e to power is a 1 actually. So you know it very well. When two bases, for example, a by b, we can write a minus b. So upper power minus 1. So this is our answer. Or even the other one also correct. No problem at all. So let's go for the next question, number 8. Question number 8. What are question number 8? We have find x coordinates of stationary points of curve. Stationary point means derivative 0. And you know the product formula, so UV formula. So dy over dx. I give a name, this is u and this is v. So first of all, u copy into derivative of tan square plus. Now tan square copy into derivative of e to power negative 5x. So what I believe, this is not a hard step. U copy v derivative and v copy u derivative. So let's start. What is the tan square derivative? First of all, according to criteria, power 2 comes down. Power become 1. times 2 base, and base tan derivative is secant square. And this is secant square done. Now, what about the second step? What is a derivative e to power negative x? First, you keep as it is into power derivative that is a negative 5. So now, what is next step? Take common as maximum as possible. So, yes, we can think about it. Exponential is definitely common. And after that, what left about the 10? Okay. So we can try here because we have a secant square value also available. Because problem is only one. So first of all, take common, better. Inside left 2 tan x secant square x and negative 5 times 2 tan square x. So here I'm putting derivative 0. And whenever I put 0, so either this equal to 0 or this equal to 0, 1 by 1. But you know it is not equal to 0. Why not equal to 0? Because exponential, when you take log of this one to bring it down, the log of 0 will give you math error, undefined. So it means not possible. So 5, 10, 0. How to deal with this? How to get it? Because we need to find one equation to solve it. Okay. First of all, I think we can take 10 common even from here. So I'm getting here 2 secant square negative 5, 10. Same story. Either we can say 10x is equal to 0 or 2 secant square x minus 5, 10 x is equal to 0. And what is my target to find in first negative pi by 2? So it means this and this. So we can go this way and we can go this way. This is a positive, this is a negative angle. So we have two possible angles will come from here. This is also not possible. Why not? Because tan is 0 where? Tan is 0 along x-axis. So 0 and 180, which is not possible. So we will leave it. So let's try to solve this one. How to solve this one? We know that secant square formula we have. What is the formula? 1 plus tan square equal to secant square. This formula is available in your formula sheet even. So when I replace this value here, what will happen? 2 times 2, 1 plus. So 2 ones are 2 and 2 tan square x. Reorder. So 2 tan square x, negative 5 tan x, and plus 2 equals to 0. I can apply factorization or quadratic formula, but I think factorization is okay. 2 to the 4 and 4 plus 1, 5. So I'm writing 2 tan square x, negative 4 tan x, and negative 1 tan x. I think you find easier or hard or apply quadratic formula. So here tan x minus 2, negative 1 common, tan x negative 2. So tan x negative 2 and 2 tan x negative 1 equal to 0. We're getting two answers, tan x equal to 2 and 2 tan x equals to 1. So it means I get finally tan x is equal to 2. Second option, we're getting tan x equals to half. So I make a cross. Okay, tan is positive is first quadrant and the third quadrant. So I think this part is very, very clear to you. And similarly, tan is positive here and here. Why I'm making? Because here positive, here positive. That is why you can see from clearly from here. Okay. After this, yes, I think so. Yes, we're doing fine. So when you take tan inverse of 2, so it give you what? Let me check ingredients. So 1 minute, please. We have to convert in radians our calculator. Okay. So tan inverse of 2 is giving you 1.107. And let me see what is that accuracy level. 3 dp. 3 dp. So accuracy level is 3 dp. Then this is my final answer. And tan inverse of 1 divided by 2. So I'm getting here 0.464. So alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, we have done it. Let's go for next question. Next question number 9. A lot of patience required here because a lot of algebra. So chances of mistake. So he said partial fraction. This is called linear because power of x is 1. When power x is 1, it's called linear. But this is a power 2 quadratic. So what we do, and make sure every question when you start, x squared time to x become x cubed, and here highest power x squared. If upper power is smaller than the lower power, this is called proper fraction. And proper fraction, no need for long division. But if sometime upper power is bigger or even equal with the denominator, we always go for long division. So 14 minus 3x plus 2x to power 2 divided by 2 plus x and 3 plus x to power 2 equals to a over 2 plus x and b x plus c over 3 plus x squared. Because you know whenever linear comes, only single variable comes. But if quadratic comes, always c x plus d, p x plus q, l x plus m. This kind of format come if we have a power 2 comes in denominator. Multiply throughout by the left hand side denominator. 2 plus x times 2, 3 plus x to power 2. So what happens after that? Left hand side fully cancel. I get this. So when I multiply whole thing with that, so this will cancel with that, and this left with a. So a times 2, 3 plus x to power 2. And when this multiply with this factor, so this is fully cancelled, this will multiply with that. Make sure one thing, more important thing. What? Some students do one mistake here. Look, I'm doing the mistake first. This mistake the student do because they don't put bracket beside of the, otherwise this look like C is multiplying inside only, but no, the right way is this one. So always make a habit of this put in bracket, upper part, always. Now what to do after that? We have two factors. One is linear, one is a quadratic. So take the linear part equals to 0. I mean to say 2x plus equal to 0, x become negative 2. So put throughout the equation x is equals to minus 2. 14 plus 6 and 4 to the 8. When I keep minus 2, 3, minus 2 here, so become 4 plus 7a. And this 0, so whole 0. So here I get 28, or I can do it here. 28 equal to 7a, or a becomes 4. Okay, so a becomes 4. Done. So first I plug in this one. So now I'm going to put now. Now some students can ask, so if we put this equal to 0 first, can you put this equal to 0? No. If I put this equal to 0, so it will 3 plus x to power 2 equal to 0, x square equal to negative 3. It give you iota part. So it is not possible. So that is why avoid. Put any number except negative 2. Put, I think, 0, 1, 10, 100, million. I put 0. 0 is very ideal. When I put 0 in a whole equation, what happened left hand side? 14 as it is. minus 0 plus 0. When you put 0 here, it's gone. So a times 2, 3. When you put 0 here, so c left in the bracket and 2 left in the bracket. So now this a value will come here. So I'm getting here, this is a 12, 14 minus 12, we got a, and c becomes 1. So c, let me check again, 1 minute, please. Yeah, c become 1. Okay. 12 goes there 2, so 2 to divide, correct. Okay, now I'm going to plug in any other number you like, any other number. So not these two numbers. So I can plug in 1 even. Very easy. When I plug in 1 here in a whole equation, left-hand side, 14, negative 3 plus 2. So when I plug in here, 1 square 1 plus we got a 3 plus 1 become 4 in the bracket. When I plug in here, b1's a b and plus c. And when I plug in here, we got a 3. Now I'm going to plug in. So 14 plus 2, 16. I got a 13 here. 4a plus 3b plus 3c. Plug in the values. A is a 4. B I don't know. C is 1. So 13 minus 16 minus 3 equal to 3b. So it is very clear. 13 minus 16 minus 3. I get negative 6. And b value becomes negative 2. Okay. All right. Let's go for the next part. The next part he's asking here that obtain expression in ascending order of x, including x to power 2. So we have to expand till x to power 2. So have a look. I will write this equation first. Okay. So let's start. So I have to write 14. Wait a minute, space is sure. 14 minus 3x and plus 2x squared. And in denominator, I have 2 plus x, 3 plus x squared. Okay, and both are positive, yes. A over 2 plus x, a is 4. And down 3 plus x squared, and b and c. You see, b x plus c. B value is negative 2, and it means negative 2 and c is 1. So negative 2x plus 1. Negative 2x plus 1. All right. Recheck once again because one small mistake can lead to trouble. B value negative 2. Let me check. Negative 2x and plus 1. Exactly correct. Now I'm ready to solve this one, but make sure I will expand till power 2. Can I expand directly? No, no, no. We have to rearrange. Okay. Whenever we apply the quadratic, the binomial formula, make sure formula is 1 plus x to power n, 1 plus nx plus n into n minus 1 over 2 factorial x square and dot. So make sure this I need plus 1. Do we have a plus 1 here? No, I will make plus 1. How I make plus 1? Take 2 common, I got 1 plus x by 2. Logic, if you want to check it, multiply inside. 2 ones are 2 matches. 2 multiply with that, 2 cancel, I get x back. It means correct. So from here also 3 common. I get 1 plus x to power 2 by 3. I hope so. This part is very clear. Now I this simplification 2 and this bring it up whole up. I got 1 over x over 2 by this one minus 1. So what about this one? 1 over 3 and negative 2x plus 1 times to 1 plus x to power 2 by 3 to whole power negative 1. And I hope so you understood well that how I got this expression. Now I will apply binomial one by one. I will give nice name equation number one and I'll do step by step. First I do this one, but make sure I will open till x to power 2. What is the technique? 2 and formula mentioned on the top here, 1 plus nx. 1 plus nx. 1 plus n. N is what? The power. N is minus 1. And x is this value. Here I have x by 2. And what is n? N minus 1. So n is minus 1. So you know it. Plug in this minus 1. Plug in this minus 1 in this one. So I hope so clear. Minus 1 into minus 1 over 2 factorial into x over 2 to power 2. And continue. I got 2, 1 minus x over 2. This will be fully cancelled if you type in calculator. I get x squared over 4. Ultimately, 2 minus x plus x squared by 2, I get from here. One link is done. So let's go for second link. Second link is this. 1 over 3 negative 2x plus 1 and 1 plus x to power 2 by 3 to power minus 1. Okay, so what is technique to do it? I'm doing here down or even here, no problem. Negative 2x plus 1. And how to expand it? 1, what is the formula? 1 plus nx. And no need to find power 2 and 1 plus nx. N is what? Negative 1. N is this, x is this. So no need further. Why? Because power 2 give you 4, but we need power 2 only. You can see I is power 2. If I apply even the formula, it's become 4. 1 over 3 negative 2x plus 1, 1 minus x squared over 3. 1 over 3 negative 2, okay, this multiply with 1, I get negative 2x. Then this multiply with that, no need because cube come this into this, I get a 1 and minus x squared by 3. Now 1 by 3 multiply inside, I get 1 over 3 negative 2 over 3 times 2x and negative x squared by 9. So this is also done. I'm going to put now in 1 all values. All values means this and this, just add them. Okay, so finally what I'm getting, 2 minus x plus x squared by 2 plus 1 over 3 negative 2 over 3 times 2x and x squared by 9. Now, how many numbers? The 2 and 1 by 3. 3 2s are 6 plus 7 by 3 comes. Negative x and negative 2 by 3. If I deal negative 1, okay, this one, so 3 1 3 so minus 5 by 3x. And this deal how? Coefficient of 1 by 2 and coefficient negative 1 by 9. So 18 is LCM. So I get 9 minus 2, so 7 by 18 plus 7 by 18. And this is my answer of this whole thing, what he's asking for. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe you got the idea. Let's go for next question, question number 10. In question number 10, what we have here, a read a statement. We know it very well. You can see the two sectors are there. Sector number 1 and sector number 2 sectors are there. And radius is r, and this length, full length from here till here is 2r. Okay, so I need a read statement here. The sum of the areas of shaded sector is 90% the area of trapezium. It means trapezium I need it. And what is the trapezium criteria? All of you students know it. This side is parallel to each other. This is A, this is B, and this is called height. So in this sense, it means this is A, this is called A, and this full is called B. and height I need it. So I will drop a line from here, a perpendicular. So it means I get a triangle. I write here A, I write here D, and this is P for perpendicular, 90 degree, this is radius, and this is X. I need here two things. One number, you see, if I draw a perpendicular, look at, I show you a plan. So if I get the gap of, this is a P, this is a Q. So A to P I get, and Q to be same. From 2R, subtract blue color and blue color, you get that this gap and this gap equal to CD. So I repeat again the plan of action. What's the plan of action? So from 2R, reason, because full length is 2R, subtract AP and subtract QB. And for your knowledge, QB and AP are exactly same. So let's start. It means I'm looking for the both things. So adjacent by hypotenuse. So AP by R give you cos theta. So AP becomes R cos theta. And what is a DP? DP I can find opposite by hypotenuse is a sine theta. So DP is actually R sine theta. So it means we have it easily now. So now I can find the first area of trapezium or shaded area, not a hard job for us. So shaded area. So shaded area. It's two sectors. So 2 times 2 half R squared theta. And radius is a radius and theta is X. So I'm writing this cancel out and I got R to power times 2X because X is theta. I think very clear. So this is link is, so what is the trapezium area? So trapezium area formula is half into H and A plus B. So A plus B, H is this gap, and this gap is actual DP. Why DP? You can see this is a trapezium, why DP. All right. So I can find easily, and I have it already. So R sine theta is DP, and A is actually this gap is A. And this is B. B is very clear. B is 2R. So 2R I can draw copy. But how to get the DC? DC is means this gap. I mean to say this trapezium. How to get it? This gap into 2, y into 2, because this is R cos, this is R cos. So 2R cos and subtract from 2R. So it means I can write in the top, DC is actually from 2R, subtract 2R cos theta. So this is called A value. A value is 2R minus 2R cos theta, and plus B value is this one, which is a 2R. So I believe this is all okay. Now I'm going to simplify. So I think so 2 common out and this 2 cancel out. So I think so the point is very clear. So I can say here, so R sine theta in the bracket. So this left behind R plus R 2R and negative R cos theta. This is a trapezium area. And now I use this formula 90%. So shaded area, I'm writing here, this is shaded area and this other one. So I can say here R to power 2x equal to 90 by 100 times 2 R sine theta times 2R minus R cos theta. Yeah, clear. So I think so. This is 0, 0 cancel out. And I get 0.9 here. And this is a R common out, become R and become R square sine theta. In the bracket, I get 2 minus cos theta. Yeah. Not theta, it X actually. and I have to change every theta by x. Every theta by x. Okay. So x, 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 and x. So, and this is r2 power x. So this r square cancel because it goes down, cancel out. And you can see that Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we proved our target. The way he wrote, I will write same way. And time to sine theta, sine x. Proved. Not easy task, but anyway, come back. Next one, verify the x lies between 0.5 and 0.7. What is technique to do this kind of question? This link I proved, either x goes right hand side or this whole thing come left hand side and give a name fx. Give name f of x. I bring x on the other end, no problem at all. 0.92 minus cos x sine x minus x. Now I will plug in one by one both values, but make sure in the calculator radians. First, I plug in 0.5 every x. Every x. And we'll find. Then I will plug in 0.7 every x. So sine 0.7 and 0.7. And I will find both answers. So wait a minute, please. I will find one by one with a, okay, 0.9 times 2 minus cos 0.5 times 2 sine 0.5 minus 0.5. And I'm getting here negative 0.0156. Sign is only matter. Value is not a matter, okay? Now I'm erasing everything and writing 0.7 in the place of 5. And what answer turned to be? I'm getting positive answer. Okay, make sure if one answer is positive and another answer is negative, whenever sign changes, so root lies, the statement is true, verify root lies, so calculation x lies, we can write here, hence x lies between 0.5 and 0.7. So I give you logic even, sometimes the graph comes, this blue graph comes like this. So at this, I'm getting a positive answer, and this I'm getting negative answer. So you see, if it's coming positive and negative, 100% the curve is cutting the x-axis, and x-axis mean that root lies. I hope so you got the idea well. So let's talk about the next idea. Show if a sequence of values in the interval of this by iterative formula, this one, so converges is so it will, this formula converges to the converged root in the part number 1a. So what is a converge? Actually, we have to, these are called subscripts. So rule number one, remove the subscripts. Done. You have to reshuffle such a way to show this connection. Show this connection. If I prove it, then it's hence proved. So first of all, cos will go on the other end, inverse will finish automatically. After this, I shuffle this come left hand side and this go right hand side. Change the places. Two minus cos x. And now this 0.9 multiplied there. 0.9 right before in the bracket. And sin x I'm writing at the end. See, it is a totally matches. Yes, exactly matches. So if I matches, you should write the statement. Hence, it converges to the root of equation in part A. Okay, so I hope so you got the idea very well. You can say that this is a sequence of that formula. I mean to say, in sequence we get that there's a connection between this formula, and the top formula. So the connection generated automatically between these two equations. Now he said use iterative formula for 2 dp answer, final answer. Each iteration give you 4 dp, and find it. So we know it. Our root lies between 0.5 and 0.7. Sometimes he give us initial value, but in the whole question he not given any initial value. So not given initial value, so x1 is what? 0.5 plus 0.7 divided by 2. I'm getting 0.6. This is called initial value. Okay, after this, what is the plan? I will use iterative formula, which is here. So first of all, I will plug in each n by 1. So 1 minute, please. Formula is, so put n equal to 1. So when I put n1 here, 1 plus 1, n value is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, cos inverse. In the bracket here, 1 and here 1. So I'm getting what? 2 minus x1 over 0.9 sine x1. So now what to do? This x1 and x1 replaced by x1 value. That's it. So let's see. So 2 minus 0.6 by 0.9 sine 0.6. So let's type in calculator. Cos inverse 2 minus fraction 0.6, 0.9 times 2 sine 0.6. And so I'm getting answer 0.61. No, 4 dp. We have to write 4 dp. So it means the answer of x2 becoming 0.61059. No. Wait a minute. Yeah, 4 dp. So 5/8, so it becomes 6. So this is my x2 answer. Now I will use, first I use n1, now I'll use n2. So formula turned to be, when you plug in this 2 in the again formula here, so 2 plus 1 give you 3. So cos inverse 2 minus, and this x2 value will go here and here. And now I'm doing directly 0.6106 and 0.9 times 2 sine of 0.6106. I repeat what I have done. So this is x2 value. I plug in, because in the formula I will get x2 and x2 here. Reason, because I'm putting n2. So this value I'm plugging here and here. So when I plug in here and here, let me see what answer turned to be. I'm typing in calculator. Yes, I'm getting the answer x3, 0.6151. Yes. Now, similarly, if I go for n2 and 3, so x4 equals to cos inverse 2 minus 0.6151 over 0.9 times to sine 0.6151. So let's see what answer to be. I'm getting 0.6170. So you can see that 0.61, 0.61, 0.61, and third digit was a 0. For then it becomes 5, it becomes 7. So you can see here the value of the third digit is increasing. Here 0, then 5, then it becomes 5, then 7. So when I round it, so ultimate answer becomes 0.62. This is my final answer. So no need to continue. When I see the repetition is coming, then we have to stop there same time. Let's talk about question number 11. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. With respect to origin, AB, position vector of A given here, OA and OB given here. show that OB, OA equals to each other. It actually means distance or length. So OA magnitude, so 2 square and plus -1 square. And I'm getting √5. Then I'm going for OB. And OB is this J, and so J coefficient is 1 and there's a -2. Again, I'm getting √5. So you can say that proved OB and OA are equals to each other, right? Like the same, or you write like this, both are same. Because you see the bold is also always called magnitude. So you can write either, you can write bold, you see, I'm writing bold, or you write OA simple, not bold, but you put a lines on across it. So scalar product formula to get an angle AOB. So angle OB, and what is the basic technique? Basic technique, we have what here? So between angle AOB, so this is a triangle. This is A. Just make it rough only. A, B, O. This. So make sure this arrow will go this way, and this arrow must go this way. And this is theta is my concern. And formula is what? O to B, O to A. I'm writing the formula. So OA dot OB equal to OA magnitude into OB magnitude into cos of the angle between them. And OA magnitude, I'm writing this column form, and OA magnitude, I know √5, this I know √5. So see, I have given already, okay. And OA is what? What is OA? So do we have given I? Yes, I is 2, J is -1 coefficient, and K is no, so I must write 0. Here I is not there, I must write 0 in the place of I. J is 1 coefficient, K is -2 coefficient. And what is the dot criteria multiplying? 2 multiply with a 0, -1 with a +1, and 0 with that. And we got a 0 and the -1 plus 0. And here I got 5 and cos theta. 5 goes down like this, equal to cos theta. And take the theta is equal to cos inverse, -1/5. And when I take a negative cos inverse, and make sure one thing here, because again, now we have to go, we can write in degree or radian, but better to go for degrees. Cos inverse, -1/5. It gives you 101.5 degree. That is mean this triangle is not like that. No, triangle angle is 100% bigger than 90 degrees. So it means there's an obtuse triangle. Okay, done. Now what the part is last part of the paper is say M is a midpoint of AB. So let me make a diagram. This is A, this is B, this is O. Okay, midpoint is this M is midpoint. This gap equal. You know what is A coordinates? 1 minute, please. A coordinate is this one, 2 minus 1 0, 2 minus 1 0. Okay, and B coordinate is 0 1 minus 2, 0 1 minus 2. Then what is M? Because M is a midpoint, so M coordinate is like an average. So this 2 plus 0 divided by 2, like I'm showing you, 2 plus 0, x, you know formula, x1 plus x2 divided by like a midpoint formula. So I'm getting 1. So -1 plus 1, it becomes 0 by 0. 0 plus -2 divided by 2 got a -1. So M coordinate, I got it. OM coordinate. So coordinate of M is coming 1, 0, -1. But when you write this coordinate form, it's called co-vector form. So whenever we write vector form, we must write O before it. So I think this diagram is very clear. Point P lies on the line O to M. And okay, it means they're a line O to M. Wait a minute. O to M, the point. Okay, P is lies somewhere. P is lie here. Let's say here. And P to A gap is √7. P to A gap. It means a line, a green line. I join. So this is this one, and P to A gap is actually equal to √7, and O to A is 1. So I think the length is this rule. I write it down again. PA distance divided by OA distance equal to √7 by 1. This is the most important thing, and I think we can apply it. But before I start, you know it very well. I need P coordinates. Problem is P coordinates I don't have. I have A, I have O, but I don't have a P. That's interesting. So let's see how we can find P. We know it one thing very clear, that P lies on line OM, 100% confirmed. So if I find equation of line OM, so look at here, I'm writing here, equation of line OM, vector equation of line OM. What is technique? So R is equals to OM. So actually formula is what? Formula we have a point plus lambda times 2 direction. Okay. So a point plus lambda times 2 direction. Actually, this is the M point lies on it. So this is a point M. So I write point. Formula actually we have R is equals to A plus lambda B. What is A? A point lies on it. What is the after lambda B is called direction. And I think so idea is very clear. OM is 1, 0, -1. And or I can use the origin also. Why I make it attention why tough for me. I can take the region also. So because it passes to region, so I take O. So O means 0, 0, 0. And M coordinates 1, 0, -1. So R is equals to lambda 0 minus lambda. So it means OP coordinates vector, I got it, lambda 0 minus lambda. Okay, or you can write in coordinate form. Coordinate form is a lambda, comma 0, comma minus lambda. Both ways are correct. Okay, let's go for the next plan. Okay, and now what is the length of PA? PA length. PA length. PA length. PA. A is this one. Okay, let me write the P coordinate also. And that is a lambda 0 minus lambda. Okay. Now I think you can see clearly that PA. So what is a PA? PA, you know, is a distance between P to A. So this lambda and this 2. Lambda, you know, x2 minus x formulas. What is the formula, distance formula? So x2 minus x1 whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square, and z2 minus z1 whole square. This is a distance formula. I'm going to use on the same criteria. So lambda minus 2 whole square and 0 minus 1 whole square and minus lambda 0 whole square is equal to what? √7 by 1. And similarly down part OA distance, OA magnitude. And luckily OA magnitude we have already 5, √5. So √5. Okay. And now I can proceed, cross multiply. Here I'm getting lambda minus 2 whole square plus 1 plus lambda to power 2 √7 in √5. So here as I'm getting lambda minus 2 whole square plus 1 plus lambda square and root 35. Now squaring both sides, I got lambda minus 2 whole square plus 1 plus lambda square 35. And expand the bracket, first term square, negative first term into second term plus second term square plus 1 plus lambda square equal to 35. Lambda square give you 2 lambda square minus 4 lambda and plus and minus 35 equal to 0. So 2 lambda square minus 4 lambda minus 30 equals to 0. So I think up till here, you understanding well. So now we can apply quadratic formula. Okay, quadratic formula we can apply here. Divide by 2 better. Yeah. So now I can apply factorization. 15 1 15. So 5 to the 15. 5 3 is a 15. Quadratic formula or factorization. We can apply any one. I'm getting here lambda plus 3 and lambda minus 5 equal to 0. So we can say that either lambda becomes negative 3 or lambda becomes 5. And what was the question? Find position vectors of P. So P is actually here. So I will plug in both lambda value one by one here. So lambda 0. So it means OP can be two options. So first is lambda 0 minus lambda. So lambda minus 3, 0 plus 3, and 5, 0 minus 5. Let me see again. Lambda. Yeah, I think all okay. Or this way writing style or negative 3i plus 3k or 5i and minus 5k. So both are okay. You can choose any one. And Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, question paper is completely over.